Chosen one, supernatural youth is returning to you. Miraculous turnaround. Chosen one, if these words have reached you, it's not by coincidence, it's divine timing. You've entered a season of renewal, a cycle where your very cells begin to respond to higher energy. The divine has issued a decree. Supernatural youth is returning to you. Everything that was once tired, strained, or burdened within you is being refreshed, restored, and revitalized. This isn't just physical, it's spiritual. Your energy, your joy, your glow, they are being reborn. The divine is turning back time, not on the clock, but on your vibration. You may have noticed it lately, moments where you feel lighter for no reason, where your mind seems clearer, your body more alive, your heart more open. That's not random. That's rejuvenation energy moving through you. The universe has witnessed your endurance. It has seen how many times you kept going when exhaustion said, "Stop." It has seen how many days you gave light to others, even when your own candle was burning low. And because of that, heaven has decided you will be restored. Now, before we go further, I want you to stay with me until the end of this message, because this video carries the vibration of renewal itself. The longer you listen, the more your energy will align with this divine frequency. And as you do, type your warmest wishes and 144 in the comments below. This act is not symbolic, it's energetic. 144 is the number of divine restoration, the signal of rebirth, the code of supernatural youth. When you write it, you're not just typing, you're anchoring your energy into the current of renewal that's flowing right now. Now, chosen one, show your light by liking this video and subscribe to the channel, and let's step into this together. Chosen one, this is the turnaround moment, the miraculous reversal that the divine prepared long before you even knew you'd need it. Everything that once drained you is losing its power. Every pattern of fatigue, heaviness, or dullness that lingered in your energy field is being cleared. The divine is breathing new life into your body, your mind, your spirit. You are being restructured from the inside out. Every cell is remembering its divine blueprint, a state of balance, vitality, and light. There's something sacred happening beneath the surface. You may not feel it all at once, but it's there. A quiet renewal humming beneath your skin. The divine is erasing the energetic signatures of weariness and replacing them with the frequency of youth. You are entering a vibration where joy feels natural again. Laughter flows effortlessly, and peace becomes your default setting. The miracle is not that you're becoming younger. It's that you're returning to your original energy, the one you carried before the world weighed on you. Every moment of doubt, every heartbreak, every disappointment has left a mark on your energy field, small fractures where light couldn't flow freely. But now, the divine is mending those fractures. Light is returning to the spaces where pain once lived. That's what supernatural youth really is, the restoration of divine flow. When energy moves freely again, the body heals, the mind sharpens, and the heart opens. You begin to radiate the purity of your true essence. You glow not because of appearance, but because your spirit is shining through the physical once more. You'll notice changes, subtle at first, then undeniable. You'll catch your reflection and see brightness in your eyes that wasn't there before. You'll feel more awake, more alive, even on ordinary days. You'll crave things that nourish you: foods, music, company, silence. Your body will become a temple again, a home for divine energy instead of a vessel of fatigue. This is not fantasy. This is frequency. And right now, That frequency is rewriting your energetic code. Chosen one, the divine calls this the Great Renewal. It's not just about your appearance, it's about returning to your divine rhythm. You're being resynchronized with the timeline of abundance, vitality, and purpose. You've spent years giving, healing, carrying others. Now, the energy is circling back. It's time to receive. Every ounce of strength you've poured into others is coming back multiplied. Every tear of exhaustion is turning into rivers of vitality. You are not just being restored, you are being upgraded. This renewal is happening at every level. Mentally, your thoughts will grow clearer. Emotionally, your heart will feel lighter. Spiritually, your awareness will deepen. And physically, you'll feel your body responding to the call of harmony. The divine official of restoration, the energy that governs health, youth, and vitality, has been dispatched on your behalf. This energy carries within it a command. Return them to fullness. And everything within you is listening. The cells in your body are not just biological structures. They are instruments of consciousness. They respond to vibration, to belief, to divine intention. When you align your thoughts with renewal, you send out a signal that reawakens the intelligence within your body. The same intelligence that grows forests, that heals oceans, that sustains the stars. It's in you. It's been waiting for your permission to move. And now, because your heart is open, it's activating. The divine doesn't restore halfway. When it moves completely. You'll notice divine precision in this restoration, not chaotic healing, but structured renewal. One day, your body will feel lighter. The next, your mind calmer. Then, your creativity will awaken. Your intuition will sharpen, and your joy will return. This isn't magic. It's mastery. It's the universe performing its natural function to restore everything back to balance once the soul says yes. That's what you've done. You've said yes to life again. You've said yes to flow, to peace, to vitality. You've said yes to being in sync with the divine plan instead of resisting it. And the divine heard you. That's why this message found you today, because now is the time, not tomorrow, not later, now. The shift has already begun. So if you've been feeling tired lately, emotionally or physically, take this as your sign. The exhaustion is ending. The divine is lifting the weight off your energy field. The fatigue wasn't failure. It was transformation. You were being emptied so you could be refilled with higher light. That's why the weariness hit so deep. It was clearing space for this new vibration of vitality. You're not losing time, you're reclaiming it. You're not getting older. You're aligning closer. The divine doesn't measure life in years, it measures it in energy. And your energy is reversing, rewinding, resetting. That's why you've been guided here, because your restoration is scheduled, your turnaround is due, and heaven is calling it now. Every day forward will feel a little brighter, a little easier. You'll wake with more gratitude, move with more grace, and rest with more peace. You'll start to understand that youth is not a number. It's a vibration. It's the energy of renewal, and you've just stepped into it. Chosen one, the renewal that has begun within you is not temporary. It's transformational. You are entering a divine season of restoration that touches every layer of your being. The universe is fine-tuning your frequency back to harmony, back to vitality, back to divine youth. You are not simply regaining energy. You are returning to your original rhythm, the rhythm that existed before stress, before heartbreak, before fear. This process is subtle, yet undeniable. You'll begin to notice how your mind feels clearer, how your emotions feel lighter, how your spirit feels freer. Things that used to exhaust you will no longer have the same effect. People who once drained you will lose access to your energy field because your vibration is too high. You'll find yourself drawn toward peace without even trying. You'll wake up desiring things that replenish you. Good food, rest, sunlight, stillness. The divine is reprogramming your instincts to align with healing. At the physical level, your body is listening to this frequency. The cells that make up your body are intelligent. They respond to thought, emotion, and energy. When you believe in renewal, your body obeys that belief. When you focus on gratitude instead of worry, your cells begin to vibrate in harmony. This creates a shift, a soft but powerful rejuvenation that begins at the atomic level. The divine energy entering your life right now is cleansing your system of stagnation. It's flushing out what's old, heavy, and unnecessary. Your body is becoming a vessel of light again. This is why you might feel waves of emotion rising lately, not because something is wrong, but because something old is leaving. You are releasing the energies of the past that were holding you down. Tears, laughter, memories, all of them are ways your system lets go. Don't resist them. Every release makes room for renewal. Every breath becomes a reset. Every moment of stillness becomes a spark of healing. Emotionally, your heart is remembering peace. The divine is softening the spaces that became hard, healing the parts of you that learned to close off for protection. You no longer need armor. Your awareness is your protection now. You're safe to feel again, safe to love again, safe to open. That's part of your youth returning. Because youth is not just energy. It's openness. It's the ability to feel wonder, to trust, to believe. The divine is restoring your ability to look at life with excitement instead of exhaustion. Spiritually, this is the most important shift. Your vibration is rising to match the energy of creation itself. You are beginning to think as the divine thinks, not in fear, but in flow. You'll start to notice that life responds instantly to your inner state. When you're peaceful, situations unfold easily. When you're grateful, new blessings appear. When you're aligned, opportunities meet you halfway. That's not coincidence. That's the supernatural youth of your spirit moving reality. You've stepped into the frequency of effortless manifestation. This is also why the divine is surrounding you with new energy, new people, new opportunities, new perspectives. You'll start to attract those who match your frequency of vitality. The ones who once resonated with your pain will quietly fade, not because they are bad, but because they're no longer in sync with your new vibration. Let them go with love. You're stepping into a higher chapter, and not everyone can walk at this level of lightness. This renewal is not about pretending you're untouched by life. It's about remembering that every challenge was part of your training. The divine used every hardship to build your strength, your compassion, your wisdom. You are not fragile. You are refined. The light returning to your body is the same light that guided you through the darkest nights. That's why it feels familiar, because it never left you. It only dimmed until you were ready to hold it fully again. Chosen one, as this supernatural youth flows through you, you will begin to notice time behaving differently. Hours may pass quickly when you're in flow, and slowly when you're meant to rest. The divine is recalibrating your relationship with time itself. You'll no longer feel rushed. You'll feel guided. What used to take years will begin to manifest in months or even days, because divine efficiency has taken over your timeline. This is what it feels like to move in eternal energy, where everything unfolds perfectly, without struggle. You may start to dream differently, vivid dreams filled with symbols of water, light, gardens, or flight. These are not ordinary dreams. They are messages from your higher self, confirming your renewal. Water represents cleansing. Gardens represent growth. Flight represents freedom. Pay attention to them. Your subconscious is syncing with your spirit's evolution. And here's something sacred. The divine is not only restoring your physical vitality, it's restoring your memory of who you really are. For too long, you've identified with your wounds, your past, your pain. But your soul has always been perfect, untouched by time or trauma. The more you reconnect with that truth, the younger your energy becomes. Youth is the natural state of an awakened soul. You'll feel your posture changing, your expression softening, your laughter returning. You'll notice how people respond to you differently. They'll sense your energy before you speak. You'll walk into rooms and bring light without effort. That's what happens when divine vitality moves through you. You no longer force presence. You embody it. Chosen one, you are the evidence of renewal. The divine didn't just decide to bless you with strength. It decided to make you the symbol of restoration. You'll inspire others simply by existing. They'll look at you and feel something they can't explain. Hope, calm, renewal. That's the divine shining through you. You've become a walking frequency of healing. And as your energy shifts, your external world will follow. Things that once seemed complicated will become simple. Delays will dissolve. Obstacles will move. Divine order will begin to structure your environment. You will find yourself at the right place, at the right time, meeting the right people. That's the manifestation of supernatural youth. It's not only about how you feel, but how the world responds to your new vibration. Remember this: rejuvenation isn't about chasing youth. It's about returning to truth. The divine is restoring your essence, your light, your purpose, your vitality. Every thought aligned with gratitude strengthens this energy. Every word spoken in love amplifies it. Every act done in peace anchors it deeper. You are not aging. You are ascending. This is why your spirit feels lighter. The divine has already begun removing the energetic weight of years spent in survival. You're stepping into a higher expression of yourself, radiant, peaceful, timeless. The divine is whispering to you, "I am making all things new." And as you continue to align with this energy, you'll see your outer life mirror your inner glow. Opportunities will bloom where you once faced endings. Joy will return where sorrow once lived. Love will flow again, not the old kind that drains, but the divine kind that replenishes. You are in the era of effortless restoration. Chosen one, this is your moment of rebirth. The divine has decided that you will not merely recover, you will rise radiant. You are not being repaired, you are being reborn. Your future is not an extension of your past, it's a transformation of it. And everything, your health, your peace, your energy, and is now aligning with that truth. Chosen one, as this divine renewal unfolds, you'll begin to notice something extraordinary. Life itself will start mirroring your transformation. The energy around you will feel lighter. Your home, your environment, even the people you encounter will begin to reflect your inner state of vitality. You are not just being renewed, you are becoming a transmitter of renewal. Everywhere you go, the energy shifts. It's subtle at first, but the more you notice it, the stronger it grows. You'll begin to realize that your presence alone calms storms. Where there was once tension, peace will follow. Where there was confusion, clarity will emerge. That's because your vibration now carries the frequency of divine youth, and divine youth carries power. It's the energy of life itself, the original spark that animates creation. You are embodying that spark again. People will start to see something different in you. They won't be able to explain it, but they'll feel it. They'll tell you that you look refreshed, that your energy feels magnetic, that your smile feels lighter. You'll attract admiration not through effort, but through essence. That's how divine youth operates. It doesn't demand attention, it draws it naturally. You are becoming living proof that when the divine touches a soul, everything about them begins to glow. Even your thoughts will begin to shift. Where once you saw problems, you'll now see possibilities. Where once you saw endings, you'll now recognize openings. That's the vision of renewal, seeing life through the lens of flow instead of fear. The divine is giving you new eyes. You no longer see with exhaustion. You see with expansion. There will also be moments when your old self tries to pull you back, thoughts that whisper doubt, fatigue, or unworthiness. But you'll notice something different this time. Those thoughts will no longer have the same grip. The vibration of renewal doesn't allow heaviness to linger. You'll catch the negativity, breathe, and let it go. Effortlessly. That's how you'll know the transformation is real. You've moved beyond reacting. You've entered the realm of awareness. Your relationships will begin to mirror this growth. Those who were meant to grow with you will feel inspired by your energy and rise alongside you. Those who can't match your vibration will quietly fade, and you'll release them without pain, only gratitude. The divine is rearranging your connections to match your new frequency. You are entering a chapter of relationships that are balanced, mutual, and aligned with peace. You'll feel the difference immediately. Conversation will flow easily, laughter will return, love will feel safe. You'll also notice how divine timing becomes perfect. Delays will begin to make sense, and waiting will no longer feel like punishment. You'll see how every moment of pause was preparation. The divine was never withholding, it was aligning. And now, because your energy has matured, you can receive what was always yours without losing balance. That's the miracle of restoration. It doesn't just give you what you want, it makes you ready for it. Chosen one, your purpose is beginning to evolve with this renewal. The divine is awakening gifts within you that were dormant. Skills you thought were forgotten will resurface. Ideas will start flowing again. Your creativity, your intuition, your confidence, all of it is returning stronger. You are entering the season of divine usefulness. The universe doesn't just want you healed, it wants you activated. You were never meant to simply exist. You were meant to create, to lead, to inspire. That's why your energy had to be restored first. You can't pour from depletion. You had to be emptied of old energy to hold divine frequency. And now that you're full again, your words will begin to carry impact. Your ideas will manifest faster. Your presence will open doors. This is how divine youth expresses itself, not just through physical vitality, but through creative power. The divine doesn't restore you for vanity. It restores you for visibility. You are being positioned to show others what renewal looks like. People will look at your peace and feel hope. They'll watch you rise after hardship and believe it's possible for them too. That's what makes you chosen. Your journey becomes a message. You're no longer just receiving miracles. You are the miracle. You may find yourself drawn to new paths, learning something new, moving somewhere new, or connecting with new communities. Don't resist those nudges. They are divine invitations. The same force that's restoring your youth is now expanding your territory. You are not the same version of yourself you were even a month ago. Your soul has outgrown its old surroundings. The divine is placing you in spaces that match your vibration, places of growth, inspiration, and abundance. You'll also feel a deepening calm, an inner knowing that no matter what happens, everything is working for you, not against you. That calm is your new foundation. It's the ultimate sign of renewal. When the noise outside no longer disturbs the peace inside. You've stepped into the energy of timelessness, where you no longer chase time, you command it. Even your body will reflect this awareness. The more peace you hold, the more your nervous system relaxes, and the more your body begins to regenerate. Stress ages the body, but surrender restores it. That's the secret of supernatural youth. It's born from alignment, not effort. The divine is showing you that real strength is not in control, but in trust. And soon, you'll notice a strange beauty in simplicity. You won't crave what used to impress you. You'll desire what nourishes you: nature, silence, gratitude, laughter. You'll realize that peace is the ultimate luxury, and you already own it. That's what the divine meant when it said youth is returning, not just to your body, but to your spirit, your joy, your wonder. You're learning to live as though life loves you back. Chosen one, this is your sacred rebirth. You're being guided into a version of yourself that doesn't age by the year, but by the vibration. You'll feel ageless not because of denial, but because of divine awareness. The more you align with love, the younger you become. The more you live in truth, the stronger your light glows. The more you surrender, the freer your energy flows. This is not temporary. This is a permanent shift. The divine is anchoring this renewal into your energetic DNA. You're being rewritten at the deepest level. Your thoughts, your habits, your emotions, your frequency. You are embodying the blueprint of vitality itself. So when you wake tomorrow, speak this truth silently. I am renewed. I am radiant. I am timeless. And watch as your world begins to mirror it. Chosen one, what you are experiencing is not simply healing, it's divine recalibration. The universe is synchronizing your energy field with eternal flow. The vibration of age, fatigue, and limitation belongs to the lower dimension. But you, chosen one, have risen beyond that. You are being tuned to the frequency of timelessness, and in that frequency, time bends in your favor. What once took years will now unfold effortlessly. You will begin to sense that reality is responding to your thoughts. Be faster. Manifestations that used to take months will now arrive in days or hours. That's because divine youth is not just a feeling. It's a frequency of acceleration. You are operating in a higher current, where everything aligns with grace, not grind. You no longer chase, You magnetize. You no longer wait in uncertainty. You walk in divine timing. This is why peace is now your greatest power. When you are still within, the universe can move swiftly, without resistance. Every cell in your body understands this new rhythm. The pulse of the divine is beating through your veins. You're no longer just living. You're being lived through. The divine breathes through you now. Your connection to time will begin to feel different. The hours won't drain you anymore. They'll expand around you. You'll move through your day with clarity, and even the smallest moments will carry a sense of fullness. The divine wants you to understand that youth is not measured in years, it's measured in energy. It's not about how much time has passed. It's about how much light you hold. And you, chosen one, are glowing brighter than ever before. You'll begin to realize how deeply energy shapes experience. Every thought, every word, every feeling sends a command to the field around you. The divine has elevated your authority in this dimension. You are no longer reacting to energy. You are directing it. You are not a passive observer in this reality. You are a co-creator. The same power that restores galaxies now flows through your spirit. That's why your voice, your presence, and your intention have new weight. Be mindful of how you use this gift. When the divine upgrades a chosen one, it always expands both their influence and their responsibility. The words you speak now move faster through the field. Blessings will manifest with ease, but so will fears, if you feed them. So choose consciously. Speak only life. Declare abundance even in uncertainty. Affirm peace even when the world feels chaotic. This is how you stabilize your divine youth, through conscious command of your frequency. As your awareness sharpens, you'll also begin to feel connected to everything again. The wind, the sunlight, the laughter of strangers, even the quiet spaces between moments. You'll sense divine intelligence in all things. You'll see patterns, synchronicities, numbers, signs, each one a reminder that you are aligned. 1111, 222, 144, they'll appear as confirmations from the divine realm saying, yes, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your body will start to feel lighter, not just physically, but energetically. You'll move differently. You'll notice your posture straighten without effort. Your steps will feel guided. You'll breathe more deeply, as if the air itself carries something sacred. That's not imagination. That's integration. Your body is learning to house more light. Chosen one, this is where the divine plan reveals its brilliance. It's not just restoring your youth. It's restoring your dominion. You are being positioned to walk as an example of divine embodiment, a reminder that heaven can operate fully through a human vessel. You are proof that the spirit, when aligned, can override the illusions of decay and delay. This divine youth is the energy of creation itself, the same pulse that renews the oceans, that paints the sunrise, that keeps the universe expanding. You are now vibrating in that same rhythm. That's why you feel more creative, more expressive, more alive. You're moving with the current of divine intelligence. Every action becomes inspired. Every decision becomes intuitive. Every moment becomes a masterpiece in motion. And when you speak now, your words will carry resonance. You may notice people pause when you talk, not because of what you say, but because of how it feels. Your frequency communicates what words cannot. You are speaking from the higher field now, from truth, not ego, from love, not fear. Your words heal. Your silence grounds. Your presence balances. As your light grows stronger, some will sense it and be drawn to you, not because of who you are on the outside, but because your energy reminds them of home. Others may feel uneasy because your vibration exposes what's unhealed within them. Do not take either personally. Simply remain anchored. The divine did not renew you to prove your worth. It renewed you to embody peace. You are stepping into mastery. You've passed through survival and entered sovereignty. You no longer beg for miracles. You expect them. You no longer plead for answers. You receive them. You no longer chase healing. You radiate it. This is what divine youth feels like. Constant flow, endless creativity, effortless magnetism. Your relationship with the divine has matured. You are no longer praying from desperation. You're conversing from alignment. You no longer ask, "When will it happen?" Because you know it already has. Time simply has to catch up with your vibration. That's why peace has replaced anxiety, because faith has become your natural state. Soon, chosen one, you'll begin to feel that every part of your journey, even the painful chapters, was essential. Each trial built your strength. Each heartbreak expanded your compassion. Each delay refined your patience. You had to walk through darkness so you could understand light. And now that you do, your energy radiates a wisdom that no shortcut could produce. Now your soul carries the light of understanding, not borrowed but earned, not given but revealed.